Hello everyone, I'm Kibitz and welcome back to Satisfactory, where we've been busy building hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of assemblers. In fact, we built so many machines, it wasn't super healthy for the game and it kind of collapsed. So we had to modify the game's engine. And now that we're back up and running again, we're gonna be building like 62 manufacturers and another 200 assemblers. But before we do, you guys should keep yourselves healthy by checking out Factor. Factor delivers fresh, ready-made meals to your door that are designed by dietitians to help you reach your health goals. And you know, I'm a busy guy and I get overwhelmed with stuff often. So sometimes it's difficult to go grocery shopping, do meal prep, and all that jazz. Factor, though, delivers healthy, ready-made meals to your door. So if you're like me, you can save a ton of time cutting out shopping, not dealing with kitchen disasters, just overall decision fatigue. So yeah, it's convenient, good for you, and with over 50 meal options and add-ons, there's something for everyone to enjoy. Best of all, you can enjoy a huge deal if you sign up to Factor today using my link in the description, or go to go.factor75.com and use code POGKIBITZ OG50 for 50% off your first box. So again, use my link or go to go.factor75.com and use code POGKIBITZ OG50. And thank you Factor75 for sponsoring this video. Alright, what are today's 300 machines gonna be all about? Well, the big goal is to make high-speed connectors. We need a lot of these guys, almost 200 of them in fact, in order to make our final space elevator part. And we're gonna be using this basic recipe here that uses quick wire, silica, and circuit boards. And good news, bad news. Good news is all of the quick wire is ready to go, along with all of the silica. And even better, I've left a huge space for all of the manufacturers. Bad news, that space is really far away from most of our quick wire. And also, we still need to make the circuit boards. And we're just gonna be using the alternate recipe 1 there that takes plastic and quick wire. And again, we have the quick wire and we have plenty of plastic, so materials aren't the problem. But things start to get a little weird when we consider the scale of everything. I want 188 high-speed connectors per minute, and each manufacturer makes 3 per minute. So, you know, 188 divided by 3 is a lot of manufacturers. And then if we want that many manufacturers, with each of them wanting 3 circuit boards, and we're using this recipe here, it means we're gonna need a whole 22 assemblers making circuit boards. Wow, crazy stuff, I know. Except if we're gonna be making circuit boards, we may as well do all the circuit boards I need for the rest of the game. And we're gonna need like 1,000 of those bad boys for computers, another cool couple hundred for the adaptive control units, and then, you know, a few extra 100 just here and there. So in total, we're gonna automate 1,913 circuit boards per minute, and then we'll get the high-speed connectors done, and then we'll just go crazy with things. All right, so that's the plan. I'm scared, but it's gonna be a fun project, so let's rock and roll, eh? First, what are we dealing with here? I want to use all of this quick wire, but I don't know how much is on each belt. But knowing past Kibs, and yes, seeing what I've done, it looks like I've made each of these belts 780 quick wire per minute. And then as this system flows all the way down, the remnants come out here and go up to that belt. After checking my notes, it looks like that last belt has 600 quick wire per minute, which means we have 9,180 quick wire per minute available right here, right now. Easy. And we hardly need any plastic at all for this, so I see a plastic belt right here, which we can bring down this way. There's like an empty slot on the bridge there too, and that brings us over to the project area, so simple. Now, what's the easiest way to build these systems? Well, when I get a crazy project like this, I think of what the most annoying part of it's gonna be. The most annoying part is gonna be these quick wire belts that are gonna be going everywhere. So let's work with them. Each assembler needs 37.5 quick wire. So a full belt of quick wire divided by the amount per assembler is 20.8. And we build 20.8 assemblers per system, bring on down a 780 belt of Caterium, and stuff it in. And just a quick disclaimer, I'm not gonna be focusing a lot on all of the assembler building today. That's been like the last 2 full videos, so we are going to fly through the assembler work and focus on the other aspects of this project. In fact, let's just boop through it. Yeah, we got a lot of machines to go through, so this is gonna make life a lot easier for everybody, right? Probably. Except I do kind of regret booping this particular system. So the plastic, right? It's coming from some random belt over there and going into what is 41.6 assemblers that I've kind of strewn about all over the place, just using whatever space I could find, like all of our other assembler systems, unfortunately. Since I built 2 systems of 20.8, that's 41.6 assemblers. Each of those assemblers uses 12.5 plastic. And lo and behold, Mr. Past Kibitz just happens to have this belt here that's being partially used for other projects, which is like practically perfect. Like, sure, we have like 19 extra plastic lost to the space, but since our fuel canister setup here is a little bit variable, well then that's fine. So GG, easy. First setup done, first circuit boards about to be automated once I find the chosen belt and hook it up over here. So again, this whole system doesn't use a ton of plastic, it just overflows into here, goes through this, and then bounces all the way around here. And same thing again with this other weird system where the belts just are going everywhere, up, down, left, right, center, it's crazy. All right, that is kind of the easy part of this project though. Hard part is all of this quick wire needs to get moved over to that manufacturer area I was showing you guys earlier. So what I need to do is bring, I think it's 11 belts that remain over there, through all of this to there. So that's gonna be quite the little journey, especially when we have active cart lanes all over the place and some major train lines to dodge. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go uppies, and then we are just gonna have to figure it out. Like this kind of stuff, you're not ducking and weaving through, brother. It's not happening. So we're just gonna build over top of this while staying as low as possible. And then when we get to weird areas, like right here, where a belt will block our highway, well, we're gonna have to figure out what to do. In this scenario, either we rip out all of this stuff to move that belt, go down. No, can't go down, there's a train track there. So I guess here we have to go a little bit higher up. Then over top of all this, and then further over this way. But when we try to do that, then we hit even more stuff. So do we go higher up here? Nah. We'll raise the platform probably here by like 1, hopefully only 1. Still want this to be pretty close to the ground. And then if we do that, we can just go for a straight shot through all of this, dodge the belts underneath us, dodge the little cart road above us, and we're even above the walking path. Oh, hey. Neat. And hey, look at that even. There's a bunch of like free spaces around, so maybe we can throw in more assemblers to make circuit boards while we go on the way. But by this point, we could continue this high, but I don't know. I think we have the space to bring everything down. So at this point then, we have what remains of our quick wire. We just bring it down underneath the train track, and then we're pretty much at the manufacturing area. Easy. And then off you scoot. And along the highway, like I was saying, whenever we reach kind of an empty spot like this, we can throw down a floor lift hole, send down a belt of 780 quick wire, and then we can build a little setup of 20.8 assemblers, which should definitely fit here. Oh, wait a second though, the plastic. Where's the plastic from here? It's over this way. We have it all being delivered by a train, which is this one. Oh, it is this one, easy. So we actually have way more plastic than we need. For this project, we need like 2,600 plastic per minute or something. And the train we have coming in is bringing in 3,900 per minute. So the plastic can just come here, go up, and kind of like we did with the quick wire, we can make some kind of like super bridge, or at least try to. But then we hit this. You know what? It's fine. We're gonna duck and weave. All the belts will come over this way, and then we'll just have them go down so we can offload whatever plastic we need in this assembler setup, and then the rest will go back up, and we can build a highway this way. Oh, we can. It's gonna be like parallel to the quick wire highway that we're building. Oh, that's actually gonna look really, really good. Okay. So sure, like the whole duck and weave thing we had to do was a little inconvenient, but we're able to fit in like a ton of machines, and it's been going really well. Like, we've got a lot of circuit boards automated. We're using up these weird pockets of space, and I'm pleased. As we're moving forward too, I'm scooting the circuit boards along with me. So let's get this activated first so you can see that when all the circuit boards are done, they come up through here and they replace the 780 belt of quick wire we're taking, become a belt of circuit boards. It's a perfect play. So we don't have to build this stack any taller, and we can keep on moving and grooving, my dude. And they will continue forward into the next area, where we will boop up even more assemblers. And with another set of 42 assemblers built, and a little bit more belt work, we have reached our holy land of manufacturing. It's beautiful, so clean, so much space, so many opportunities to actually build more assemblers. I super quickly need to throw together another, like, 100. Not a problem at all. And the systems just keep looking weirder and weirder. But this is it. This is the whole enchilada, the whole 9 yards. We're done. No more circuit boards, which for you guys is like, wowee. But for me, it's like, finally, I'm free. And we can actually build the manufacturers. And we have an old blueprint to make this even easier to throw together. So just the basic blueprint system. We have the splitters already built, and we still need to leave a little bit of room for belt work. So let's start like here. Yeah, that'll leave us one tile here, a little bit of a tile there. Okay, should be good. Let's start measuring from this though. So we need 63. How many can we just fit in the corner? Oh, it's looking like 5. It's kind of hard to see, but there's kind of a ledge there. Oh, but if we built one tile to the left, we'd be able to build a whole nother manufacturer. Okay, change of plans. We have terrain built here, but when things like this happen, we can adjust it, right? We made this terrain, we can change this terrain. At least like little bits like this. I don't want to do too much. I still want to keep the weird feel of all of the terrain movement. But okay, that's now built, or at least measured out. We'll destroy these and replace them with blueprints in a moment. Just want to make sure everything's spaced out. That's gonna be 6 manufacturers though, which is great. And measuring from there, this will be another row of 6 probably. After throwing down a few more, looks like we can build quite a few. So the first row is gonna be a little weird, but that's fine. But then these next couple rows, it's looking like we can probably fit 8 per row. 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on. 6, 7. Whoa, belt, you're gonna be somewhere else. Goodbye. It's too steep. What? What? No. No, I don't think so. 8. Or maybe, oh, dude. Maybe I do think so. We've already made one change over here, and now making a second change here where we have all of these assemblers. Maybe this is the universe saying I shouldn't go through with this, at least in this orientation. Nah, I think I'll move this forward. I'll lose the tile, I'll figure things out, and we'll go from there. Main thing is though, it looks like we can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows of 8, so that's 40. This row will have like 6, maybe 7 if we space it right. So that's 47. And then in this area where it gets a little bit more weird, I think we'll be able to build another 16. Heck, maybe 20 if we get really creative. And then we're pretty much good to go. Wait a second, no. 16 plus 47. Oh, it's perfect. So after just a few little adjustments, a couple belts, and a real quick coat of paint, all of them fit in. Exactly 63. I didn't even have to do anything weird. It's like perfect. So we have 8 rows of 8, that makes 64. And then because of the pit here, we have 63. And that's the whole 9 yards. I just had to underclock one of the machines and we're good to go. So yeah, technically we need 188. We only need 62.667 manufacturers, right? Then this last one just has to be like on 67%. Except you know what? Can you do math in the little clock speed area here? Oh, you can! And then you get perfect numbers. Oh. What a good day, guys. What a fantastic day. The only one kind of weird, not great thing was this. There's this stupid piece of terrain that just kind of juts up, so I gave it supports for reasons, and so we're just gonna ignore that, okay? And we're gonna move on to the inputs, where things are gonna get a little weird in a second. But first, we're gonna deal with the easy stuff. Super easy thing is we need circuit boards in here, right? And we've automated over 1,000 of them. But this project itself only needs like 188 per minute. So no biggie. And then after a very weird amount of balancing, we have 2 full 780 lines of circuit boards and then 1 residual line, which has like 300 or so. I don't know. Main thing is circuit boards done, loaded, ready to go. Next, let's go grab the silica. And luckily here we're playing on easy mode too, because we're just gonna go above the manufacturers. And we're gonna do a little bit of weird belt work. Or actually, no, the belt work isn't weird here. It's annoying, it's really annoying. If you missed the episode where I built this, you know, I'll show you why it's annoying. Okay, so we are making 2,350 silica per minute here. And if you wanted to put that on a max level belt that can handle 780 items per minute, turns out we need 3.01 belts. We have to have a belt with 10 silica per minute. And that's what's making this entire project turbo ultra annoying. This one belt has 10 silica per minute. I just tried. Oh man, the other day that made me very upset. Okay, but it's not fun. It's so annoying. Things would have been so much easier, but now memes. Okay. The memes are kind of cool though, I guess, so there's that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna have the 780 belts of silica go into a smart splitter. Smart splitter will then send that belt into the row of, into the row of manufacturers. There are 16 manufacturers hooked up to this belt, and each one wants 37.5 silica. Okay, so 16 times 37.5 is 600, meaning 600 will overflow that way. The 180 will overflow here with that stupid line of 10 silica per minute, and off we go to the races. The next 780 belt will go into this smart splitter, do the same thing. Residuals go here, all the way down the line until we reach the last line, where the rest of the silica will go to there. But aside from that like annoying issue, that's not like a big problem. Probably aside from the horrific belt highways I had to build today, the biggest problem today is loading in all of the quick wire to this system. Each machine needs 90 quick wire, so the entire system needs 4,900 quick wire per minute. And because we use so much of the quick wire making circuit boards, well, we only have, yep, 600 quick wire per minute left over here. Okay, it's time then to journey, because the quick wire I showed over there is not all the quick wire we're making. We have a bunch of quick wire setups all over the place. In fact, this belt goes to a quick wire setup, I am pretty sure. Okay, good, good. It's like 4 780 belts and then a residual belt, 624. Right, that's a lot. Still need more, and there's more right there too. So all the quick wire from here, or not all of it, but a lot of it, will have to be brought over. Is there an easy way to bring it over? Oh wait, no, yeah, it's an easy straight shot. We just follow this tile all the way over here, make a bridge over the road, and we're here. Ooh, even better. I had this random pit here, and I had no idea what to do with it. But now, it can be a belt balancer for all of the manufacturers in quick wire. Whoa! All right. So everything's over now, and I've finished up kind of the other stuff we're working on, just so it could get started. And now we deal with quick wire. So why is quick wire so annoying? Well, we have the rows of 16 manufacturers, right? And each of them needs 90? Well, that's a big number. Real big number. And that just means after 8, we're going to have to add in an extra belt of quick wire. And it's gonna be this middle belt here because I wanted the top belt to have the silica because it's aesthetically pleasing. But 8 times 90, right, is 720. So we're gonna have residuals or overflow from these 780 belts, which is gonna make us have to balance things out as well. And yeah, we're gonna have to do some balancing. Pretty much, off of all the 780 belts we have here, I wanna get a 60 belt off of it. So somehow we need to have a setup where we have a bunch of splitters that just have Mark 1 belts that can hold 60 items per minute jutting off of them. We're gonna use this pit down here to make this happen. So give me a little bit of power, thank you. And let's start seeing what we can do. So we'll have a splitter here, then a belt will go into there, and we will make that Mark 1 that can go over this way, and then out front will be 720 items per minute, and that will basically go into like all of these different areas, like here, there, wherever. And then if we want to stack this 7 times, it's gonna get a little space inefficient. So what we're gonna do is we're going to change this up dramatically and make a vertical balancer. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make a huge stack of splitters. We're gonna make a stack of 6. Then we're gonna delete the ones in the middle here. After we make the top one a merger, that's gone, that's gone. And then we're gonna split off with Mark 1 conveyors, belts that go to this top merger, making this weird totem looking thing. Then belts from here will go into each of these splitters, and out will poop a 720 belt. And then at the top, there'll be 120 per minute. We'll copy this for all of these belts now, and then that will kind of accomplish our big goal here. And the last thing is we'll just have the 3 mergers merge all together, and that's that. Oh wait, no, that's not everything. We have that belt over there. Oh no, my plans. No nukes yet. Oh gosh, I forgot. This belt on top of the stack is not a 780 belt. It's a 624 belt. Long story short with the manufacturing stuff, yeah, it's not a full 780 belt, so we're gonna have to find more quick wire. But wait, no. We already have more quick wire. From way back in the beginning of the video, we had that other 600 belt of quick wire that we can use. So it looks like some of it will make it to the manufacturing. Now we'll just merge this with the other weird belt, do some awkward belt balancing nonsense, and then we'll be done. So many numbers with this little thing here, but it's fine. The balancer is all done. I tidied it up a lot and made it run. And now everything's running. Moving, grooving, haven't noticed any problems yet. And we now are making our 188 high-speed connectors per minute. Wow, this thing is moving, holy. And man, so are these belts. This could be like a screensaver or something. Or hey, maybe in the future when this is all said and done, like the playthrough's done, I could do stuff like that and post it on Patreon. Oh man, but I am for sure done for today. This was a crazy project. So I hope you guys all enjoyed and thank you for watching. But have a fantastic rest of your day and bye-bye.